Ahead on Daytime Buffalo, we keep tumbling through National Cheerleading Week with the Elite Heat Buffalo in our studio. And the Fairgrounds stop by with an Eclipse event you won't want to miss. It's all coming up right now on Daytime Buffalo. Good afternoon, hello, and welcome to Daytime Buffalo. I'm your host, Chelsea Lavelle. We're still celebrating National Cheerleading Week, and joining me in on the fun today is Elite Heat All-Stars. Hi, guys. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
I'll start with you, Coach Laura. Why don't you tell us all about your team and how you got started?
Well, Elite Heat is just wrapping up season 18.
Wow.
We are born and raised in Buffalo. We are the home of about 300 cheerleaders. We have 19 competitive teams right now. When we started, we were only at 3 teams, so it's been a great journey.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
What are some of the places you've been able to compete at and take your kids to?
Well, the place that we work really hard toward is Florida. Every single year we go down to Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
We are headed to Connecticut this weekend.
Oh, nice.
We've also been to Cleveland. We've been to Ohio. A lot of places on the East Coast.
Okay. How old do you start training your athletes? It seems like we've got a couple different ages.
We start as young as 3 years old.
Oh, wow.
And at 3, we're really just teaching them really introducing them to cheerleading, the extreme basics of the sport. And then they start to really do competitive cheerleading at around age 6.
How have you seen your teams grow and evolve throughout the years?
That's a great question, because really if we look back at 5 to 7 years ago, I think the teams have completely changed over that time period, and our technique has really developed. Cheerleading has gotten harder and harder and harder over the years.
It has.
And so we've had to continue to adjust to that and make improvements and train a little bit harder and be a little bit more focused on perfection before progression.
Mm-hmm. Cheerleading is a tough sport. Do you want to talk about what it all entails and how trained and how strong your team is?
I think what people don't realize, cheerleading is very different from another sport because every single child participates for the whole entire routine. So no one sits on the bench. Everybody's always involved. And there's so many different facets to what they're doing. They're jumping and they've got to get their feet all the way off the floor. They're tumbling and going upside down repeatedly throughout the routine. They're picking people up over their head. They have to be flexible. They have to be on time. They have to be standing in the perfect spot. They have to perform and showcase and put on a show. So there's just so many elements to what they're doing, and it is extremely, extremely challenging. Mm-hmm. So it's impressive to watch what they do.
Considering you have so many kids that you oversee, talk about how the sport has helped them beyond just the world of cheerleading as individuals and, preparing them for the world in different ways.
Well, that's actually why I love being a coach and why we started this gym, because I do think cheerleading is sort of a little micro community of what it's like in the real world. Mm-hmm. They have to work together. They have to overcome whatever the conflicts are that they're dealing with. They have to be able to walk into the gym and set aside the stuff that's going outside and work really hard. But then also we focus on empathy and compassion. And we do make sure that we take the time with our kids to hear what they're going through and make the gym a safe space. Mm-hmm. And then the community that is created at the gym, I know it really shapes them as young people, but I hope that it teaches them how to go out and be a leader in their communities beyond the gym.
Well, speaking about being part of the community, do you have any events or fundraisers that you guys are able to be a part of?
So we also have a not-for-profit organization at Elite Heat. It is my foundation. It's called Ellie's Angels. It was named after my little sister who was killed on Flight 3407 back in 2009. And we take our cheerleaders out into the community, and they volunteer for Roswell Park, for Friends of Carly, and a number of other organizations, and introduce them to service in our community. And it's just a really great partnership with the gym and teaching them that cheerleading is fun and exciting, but there's such a bigger picture, and it really brings them to a better center when they have to come into the gym and work on cheerleading 3 to 4 days a week.
And you teach more than just cheer, right? Talk about everything that you have to offer.
So like this year, we're doing a character development program, and our theme this year for the whole entire gym is Broadway. So every team in the gym has a Broadway musical that they kind of embody during their routine. So Broadway is 9 letters, and every month we take a letter from the word Broadway and we talk about that attribute. So this month it's A, and it's adventurous, and we talk about what it means to embody that quality, and we choose a teammate every week that embodies that quality, and we try to teach them a little bit about how to be a good teammate, also how to be a good person. A lot of times if they're struggling at practice, we'll just sit them down and say, hey, let's talk about why this feels stressful. Let's talk about how you're feeling in the routine so we can learn the skills to overcome some of those challenges. And it is really, really, it's a special thing to be a coach to kids for a whole entire season, for a whole entire year, and watch them progress, not just athletically, but as individuals.
Yeah. They are getting so much more out of this than just cheer. The camaraderie, the friendships, the communication skills, and the performance skills. And guess what, viewers? Now it's time for you to see their performance skills. Are you ready, guys? Okay, take it away.
Smile big, Joe.
Level, are you ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 2020. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's about to go down. The electric jungle. So take your team down to a whole new level. Go. You want it, but be ready to rage. Let me hear you say 5, 6, 7, 8.
See their hands, good job.
Get up today. It's time to innovate in 5, 6, 7, 8. So, bro, we run the show. Hit it with a rhythm when I get it with a flow. New level music, bow to the great hit. 5, 6, 7, 8. Quest for the crowd.
Press your hips,
To the town,
Cece.
I'm beating my chest. Candy shout. That boy with an accent, try but you like this. Run to the beat now. I'm working with Patrick. 1 with a 3, 4. Better get it straight. That's right. We're great. Please, mind the gap.
Good.
7, 8. Pick your music, bro.
Absolutely
So proud of you.
incredible.
That was
Good
good.
job, you guys. I'm so proud of you. High
Good up, Joey.
five. You guys did
I'm nervous.
amazing.
You did
And
good.
viewers, again, Elite Heat All-Stars is located in North Tonawanda. To register your athlete or learn more information, you can visit their website at eliteheatbuffalo.com or call that number you see right there on your screen. Thanks again, everyone, for coming in.
Thank you.